So, frohes Neues. Ja, vor kurzem wach geworden. Jetzt direkt spielen, damit die Menschen nicht zu lange gewartet auf uns. Äh, Spielen heute Weg 17 müssen gewinnen, weil spielen mit dem direkten Konkurrenten für die Wildcard-Plätze. Noch sind wir Seed 7, spielen halt auch um den Seed 7. Letzte zwei Spiele müssen wir gewinnen, sonst wird es eng. Äh, Washington hat gewonnen, Basti hat gewonnen. Ja, Tampa Bay und Green Bay, wir streiten uns um den letzten Seed. Ähm, so, ich schreibe mal jetzt direkt dem Falk, als ich soweit bin. Dann vielleicht können wir ja früher starten. Erwarte keine Performance. Ich bin überhaupt nicht auf der Höhe. Ah, müde, ich habe ein bisschen Kopfschmerzen, wenig geschlafen, viel getrunken, allgemein Schmerzen. Hi Alex, wie geht's dir in diesem neuen Jahr? Ist nicht die beste ähm, Voraussetzungen, um die letzten Wildcard-Plätze zu spielen. Das ist überhaupt nicht gut. Ja, ich hatte sehr, sehr lange Nacht und dann kurze Schlafphase dazwischen. Ja, wir haben wieder am Silvester ein bisschen übertrieben. Aber feiern halt eh mehr als Weihnachten. Zieht sich bei uns so. So, Falk scheint verschwunden zu sein. Antwortet nicht mehr. Was habe ich hier mit dem Verband? Habe ich gestern Meeting eingeklemmt? Meine Fresse, ey. Ähm, Wo ist der La Falk? La Falk. Go. Ah, könnte Schnee geben. Sunday Night. Sehr viele Night-Spiele haben wir auch. Habe ich das Gefühl. Tja, liegt uns nicht so wirklich in diesem, dachte ich mir schon, Alter. Sunday Night Primetime und es ist weiß. Ich kann kotzen. Jawohl, ja. Passend zum Silvester, ne? 122 Yard-Line. Das wird sehr interessantes Spiel.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And some excellent work to
Der überzeugt daneben gesprungen, Alter. Das ist unglaublich. Ich lieb's, ich lieb's.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Aber jetzt Quay Walker ohne nicht trifft viel besser. Den Verteidiger.
Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would. In
the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Mayfield now from the gun.
Marke passen. Direkt nach 3. Franklin hat anscheinend nicht gesehen.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long.
Jawohl, Gott sei Dank.
So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result,
Rollout.
headed off the field earlier than
Bad
expected
snap.
on their opening series.
Oh mein Gott.
Scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Ich habe vergessen, mir mal der Catch-Witze. Ich bin nicht auf der Höhe. Ich bin überhaupt nicht auf der Höhe. Das ist nicht gut.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Black 40. Set, go.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington.
Das down.
He'll have this across that 40-yard line
Mit dem
before they
Goose
manage to
Man.
stop it. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 43.
Set, ready. Black 95. Set.
Oh, da war zu viel Bewegung, wusste ich vorhin.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch
Deswegen will
the
ich jetzt
body
noch mal
language of the
laufen
running
eigentlich.
back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. Let's call that a
Nummer
stop.
70 hat uns gedeckelt.
It's
Und
gonna be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun.
Matthew Golden. Das war ein dummer Pass.
And the hit knocks it free.
Bis
Incomplete.
jetzt geht das Treffen.
First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away.
Runde 23, da hatten die Bucks.
He's out across the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Ryan begins with a run by Irving.
Ein Yard.
Looks like he got
Ich
beyond
lauf
the line.
wieder
It's pretty
mit dem
tough to see,
Cooper.
but it's
Keine
just-
Ahnung wohin.
Gonna say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
The give for the first time to Rashad White.
Ach, schon weit.
Reaches the 35,
Heute ist First
brings it
Down.
to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Tampa Bay first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll give it to
Micah Parsons, Alter.
And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pressure coming, Baker.
Was für Flagge.
Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. He's got room to roam.
Was für Flagge.
And they get to him and tackle him on the return.
Holding.
Roll this
Der
time
Klein.
count, partner. I don't know, there's a flag on the play. And no surprises here, they decline that holding call and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Pick.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the punt.
Oh mein Gott.
He intercepts the pass.
Ich wollte sliden.
The play. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Ich wollte sliden.
No question they wanted a big
Meine Fresse, so ein dummer Fehler. Gott.
not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
And the kick
Meine
is
Fresse.
good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Gott, ey.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
So, abschütteln.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone.
Abschütteln.
Set up shop at the 35.
Das war so ein... Gott, nee, abschütteln.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
3. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he will be taking
Ja.
it. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Has him on the quick
Lauf
hitter.
geht zu hoch. Ich weiß nicht, was los ist, Mann. Ohne Witz.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ist Klav genauso begattert wie ich, oder was ist los, ey?
Stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Yellow. Edo blue.
Love with it on 1st down.
Das habe ich zu tief gedrückt.
Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Gonna send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Got it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut. Set.
Back to the air. Love.
Lav geht alle Bälle zu hoch.
Takes it past
Alle.
midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers
Alle
territory.
Bälle kommen zu hoch.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can't
Das
get
ist
the
schlimm.
win.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Sticking in the air. Love.
Black, zu hoch, zu tief, zu hoch, zu tief. Zucker kannst du normal werfen. Meine Fresse, Alter.
Longer for his first catch of the game.
Ich habe jetzt nichts mit Stil gemacht.
4th and 5. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one.
Denver Broncos.
An die
This is the punt you
1.
want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
Ja, ist gefährlich hier.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Love this.
Ah ja,
Run. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Entering Cooper there to make the stop.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why?
Empty.
Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Da fumble doch mal, was ist los, Alter?
Down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Hey, alert, alert! 180!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Oh,
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
oh mein Gott.
Goes pick 6.
Offense sind abgemeldet, glaube ich, dieses Spiel.
You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, bro. Wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight.
Oh mein Gott.
McMahon is there to tackle
Wird
the
das so ein Spiel sein,
The Packers tie this game 7-7.
dass die Offense kaum Yards schafft?
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Palmer.
Was meinst du mit
Just get this
Feldposition?
back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ah, das meinst du, ja. Nee, ich habe drei Pass gespielt. 3 Passversuche habe ich gegeben. Oder 4. Nee, mehr. Mehr, ich lüge
First
gerade.
and 10.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. Alter, dass der den festhält. Geh kacken, Alter.
This is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side.
Gott.
We'll return to
Gott,
historic
Gott,
Lambeau
Gott.
Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 1st down here.
Real.
Baker out of the pistol.
Ich drücke Dreieck. Ich habe Dreieck gedrückt.
Second down now.
Aber da es one-handed wäre schon
Great
billig.
positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much more exciting.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in.
Wieder 9.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Da stand der QB2.
He's been picked off like he has, Brock.
Das
We
geht
gotta
alles.
admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh Gott.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Hand off to the back. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Da blöd.
Boyd on the shotgun handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Oh mein, Mitte ist offen. Warum laufe ich nicht einfach in die Mitte, blöd?
He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Punt meets him at the 28. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
20 fucking
What
yards.
you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Running back sent in motion. 1st down, here's Baker. Finds the in route, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the give, this is Irving. And he's dropped.
Hier ist halt links, hat er keinen Platz gefunden.
Working quickly here. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Third down, 1 yard to go. Short yardage run for White.
Ja, was ist First Down, Alter?
Who set it down?
Oh!
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man.
Ich habe da nicht gesehen, dass der über die Linie war.
Wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Natürlich. Schon Field Goal Range. Weiß nicht, ob es bei dem Schnee das geht so. 51er.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Irvin here from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, den habe ich nicht gesehen.
Completed over the middle.
Den habe ich nicht
And he's
gesehen.
brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Godwin, the man in motion left. Baker now from the gun. That one is
Incomplete.
Couldn't hang on
Die
to
schon
the
nichts mehr hat
contact.
aufgepasst.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Oh mein Gott. Ich dachte, es kommt links der Pass.
First down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
So critical, Kate, on those
So weit weg
receiver
einfach.
screens to get that
So
ball
weit
out
weg
with
von
quick
Receiver.
precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everyone.
Unglaublich. Ah, wir gehen mit wollen.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, ich hab den Oh mein Gott.
3-yard line.
Ich hab den weggeusert. Meine Fresse, Valera, hör auf, Blödsinn zu machen, Mann.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield.
Ah, ja, ich hätte in der Mitte bleiben sollen.
Gonna have the Tampa Bay
Ich hätte in der Mitte bleiben sollen.
The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Love from the gun.
Blöd.
That one
Was
falls to the
ist
turf.
los,
Moving
Mann?
on. It's incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So that brings up 2nd down.
Now second and
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
brings up third and 2.
3rd and 2. Love to throw. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Hello,
10 at the 41-yard line.
it's
John C. Complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd.
Servus. Danke für den Follow.
Field down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Black. 95. Set.
To the air with Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one
Sehe
away.
nix.
Wasn't
Ich
gonna risk
sehe
it.
nix.
It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red. 30. Set.
Loves to throw again.
Hände wie Füße, blöd.
Down to 16 seconds remaining.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Okay. Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. And he's got it in the end zone.
Fuck him on a lower
Touchdown,
craft.
Green
Whew.
Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is one
Ist
reason
gut.
defending him is so tough. Borderline
Jetzt sind
impossible
14.
at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal. A nightmare for these
Ist Musste. Die ganze Liga wartet.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return.
So ein Fumble wäre gar nicht mal so verkehrt da, finde ich jetzt. Muss ich ehrlich sagen, muss ich ehrlich sagen. Finde ich gar nicht mal so verkehrt. Guten Morgen, Gistik, wie geht's dir? Wie war dein Silvester?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin
In der Zeit von 12 bis 5 war Ruki Zuki vorbei.
Nixon now to return it.
29.
Field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Wackelkontakt mu to docela slušený.
First and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Och, die jebalen Pidarasen.
And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Yellow, grill, green. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He'll dump this
Und
one
6. Der User war da. Keine gute Entscheidung.
Get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Claws red. Let's go. Blue, ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And they fake it on fourth and one. And he's hauled down
So
before he
dumm.
can pay
Ist
off
das so
the
dumm?
gamble as their creativity
Ich habe doch gesehen, dass er den dorthin geschoben hat, aber nein, trotzdem. Anpassen, nein.
But no one was fooled.
Anpassen tun wir uns nicht.
Through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly this squad
Dafür ist der
was
in die Goal Range schon.
and they knew that was coming on fourth down.
We've set it downs from 37. First down throw here. Mayfield.
Oh, der fast noch angekommen.
As that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down after a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through
Weiß nicht, was spielen soll.
that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play. Third and long.
Oh, das war zu schön. Oh mein Gott.
This is Nguka. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Schöner Play.
Sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Nixon now to return it.
Fumble.
Baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, Kate, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
Hä?
On the set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Set, ready, steel, black, 52 blue, set.
Love now, off the play action. Flushed it, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a
Ich spiele so einen Blödsinn, Mann.
creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Ready?
Hand off here to Lloyd. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down.
Ready? Ready!
Love now to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they
Muss man schauen, welche sich die Opens mitkommen. Eigentlich.
Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the long back on the handoff.
Ooh la la, Gooseman!
To the races, middle of the field. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd.
And that right there is why you continue.
Ja, deswegen war die Mitte komplett frei.
Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Ist gut.
Try is good.
21, 21.
And the Packers tie this game at 21.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So we've got a tie
Na,
ball
das
game
ist zu
now
stark.
as they send this away.
Ah, ne.
On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180! Run. What's that?
We give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
180!
Mayfield now off the play action.
Ah,
To his back, here's Rashad White. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
der Druck gedruckt.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield.
Micah Parsons.
The pack gets home. They drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Irving gets it on the draw.
Ich wurde umgeschaltet. Ich war auf dem Way Walker,
Brings up 3rd
lauf Richtung
Really good
Waldträger,
right there.
das halt nicht um.
Do for runners in this league.
Clever Kerlchen, clever.
So fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, ich hasse das.
On the move, past the
Fumble doch mal, blöd.
Is this down to the 34?
Ich hasse das. Ich hab noch gedacht, dass ich dann ein abstellen muss. Nein.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when
Schlecht,
it's his
so
time to protect
schlecht.
himself.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Throwing, Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to
Was war das?
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Motion man left is Egbuka. 3rd down. Here's
Oh. Natürlich halten die alles super fest und da muss ich sein.
at the 17-yard line.
Und da muss ich mit dem User sein.
Playing at some 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Komm, Fall, gib mir.
On 1st down, they're going to run with
Gib
Irving.
mir Pick oder Fumble oder irgendwas.
Down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday night primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Right back to Irving now. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Und nicht mal hier Fumble. Der fummelt einfach nicht. Was ist mit dem Blitz?
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Becker Mayfield fummelt den Ball nicht. Scheißegal, ob Deckel ist. Ist egal. Ist egal.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. From the gun, a run for White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Baker now from the gun. And he's going to take this to the end zone.
Was will er?
Tampa
Mensch,
Bay
ich bin.
touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Schade.
Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jetzt sind alle 4. Downs für uns legal.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Nixon now to return it.
Warum? Return ich. Weiß ich nicht.
24-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ich will doch gucken, welche Playbooks ich noch habe. Das heißt Playsheets.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him.
Ah ja.
inside. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2.
Brings up
Only 2
second and
yards,
8.
and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here.
Mit und 3.
Brown gets about 4, and it's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Down. Set. Hut.
Another carry for him.
Injury Timeout. Parker Craft. Da wo man den braucht.
And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
On the double.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Set. Hut. 10 black. Ready.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him to 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Trouble. Start. Ready. 30. Hut.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd.
First down.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, you call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Okay. Ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10.
Super Blocks. Jungs, ihr seid die Besten, Alter. Ohne Witz.
37-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go now. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Ich weiß nicht, warum ich keine Geduld habe.
Coming up.
Weiß ich nicht, kann ich nicht sagen.
Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Rail. Yellow. Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits
Darker Drop rutscht aus, blöd.
down around the 34.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love.
Welche Flagge?
Field, and he's got it.
Nein.
Contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on fourth.
Set. Green, blue, 32. Set. Go.
Looking to throw.
Octavian Weeks.
Completed right side. And they get
Phew.
this down to the 28. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff.
Dumme Idee.
And it's not just you
Aber dafür sind wir bekannt.
quarterbacks.
Für dumme Ideen.
You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
45. White. Set.
Shotgun now for Love.
Gott sei Dank war das kein Pick, weil das war genau in den User geworfen. Ich bin dumm.
Loose, incomplete.
An der linken Seite habe ich überhaupt nicht geschaut.
Broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Shot. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
Peter und 12.
They'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Back to throw it. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Buccaneers leading by 7.
Frohes Neues, Christian. Frohes Neues.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, alert, alert, alert. Regular. 180. Dodge.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And tough running as the
Long
offense
Gordon,
continues
long Gordon.
offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. 154 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180.
They motion a receiver left. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's
Конечно,
a golf
отвечал я,
swing,
блядь.
baseball
Не
swing,
слышишь твой
even a
голос? Мне
bowler
пиздец хуёво,
gets
блядь.
himself into
Ставь
rhythm. I'm
как
just
собака.
telling you, Kate, from experience,
Ugh.
these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return.
69 yards.
First and 10 at their own
69 Yards. Minute 37 für die Playoffs.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Red, cycle. Ready. Black, blue, striking. Ready.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
16 yards. That's good. For a Packers. First down.
Here he is to throw. Got for big yards on the right side.
Nächster First Down. Wieder gefährlicher Pass.
Right on that 43-yard line. They gain 11
Да, с
on
передат еще где-нибудь найти, блядь.
And it'll give the Packers the first. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Matthew Golden.
The touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point
Да,
conversion?
я же еще не все разобрал. Я еще без понятия. Это последнее, блядь. Что я буду нахуй разбирать, блядь. Где-то лежит, блядь. Где нахуй это вопрос, блядь.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
О, tut mir leid, Christian.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Setting up to pass. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Tut mir leid.
Getting into a method.
Ich war in der D-Line gefangen. Meine Fresse, Alter. Hab volle Panik bekommen.
NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate
Brauchen
throws,
ein
you gotta
Turnover.
count on those being efficient and effective.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. Quick on the draw to White. And he's gonna be brought down.
Humble wäre jetzt wirklich gut.
They're first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive
Way Walker.
like gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Good gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Moving around him, he's got space. Tampa's
Puka.
got its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Mayfield with a blitz coming. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Run.
Throwing again is Baker. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away.
Meine Fresse.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ich will gar nicht wissen, wie viel Puls ich gerade im Moment habe.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. 20. Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6
War vielleicht Fehler, jetzt Timeouts nehmen, aber ich habe es gesehen, dass ich Blitz gesteckt habe anstatt MadZone. Und ich hätte mich sehr, sehr, sehr darüber aufgeregt. Wäre in diese Zone Touchdown reingeflogen.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Regular. Looking to throw it. Eyes top, and they get to him as he was trying to make something.
Bis bald. Habe ich richtig gestellt. Und die gehen in Overtime. 8-mal die Siegen. Das kannst du doch keinem erzählen, Mann.
And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought
Auch bald verletzt, Mann.
25-yard line.
Ich muss schauen, ob Tuckercraft da ist. Ja, so, los.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun.
Fumble! Recovery!
Packers secure it. And they'll take over.
Und jetzt reicht uns eigentlich
To that return.
Field Goal für Win, oder?
Quarters of play couldn't decide a winner, but all of a sudden, their defense may have just won it for them on the first snap of overtime.
What an unbelievable job by this defense. I don't know about you, Kate.
Es ist aber noch zu weit.
And certainly these fans of this defense, you're just hoping. Don't give up a touchdown. Just give us a chance. Get the ball for the offense. Well, they do more than that. They get a turnover in prime territory and now set their offense up for success.
It looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Plowing up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tampa spends its second time out now.
Wie weiter?
And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Striker. Ready.
On the give, it's Lloyd. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback cage.
Ich habe Angst von hier zu schießen, ehrlich gesagt. Ich habe einfach nur Angst.
And you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he runs it in for the touchdown.
Playoffs, Hoffnungen leben noch.
That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL
Ach
QB.
du Scheiße. Playoff-Hoffnungen leben immer noch. Noch nicht sicher, glaube ich. GG, спасибо. So. Gott. Was für ein anstrengendes Spiel.
You know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long.
Ich verabschiede mich. Okay, jetzt noch ein bisschen aufräumen und dann auf die Couch und chillen. Danke, dass ihr da wart, so zahlreich, und bis zum nächsten Mal. Go, Pack, go!